Have you ever been playing Destiny 2 and thought to yourself, could you beat this game using nothing but the worst weapon in the game? Well, I did, and on August 10th, 2019, I set to actually beat the base Destiny 2 story mode using nothing but the worst gun in the game. Which gun would that be? Why, it's the first one you get, the Traveler's Chosen, the damaged one specifically. So, starting the game, I decided to play as a Titan, and I chose a female human because who says women can't be tanks? You begin the game using the Traveler's Chosen undamaged version. You kill some baddies, and then you're given a new weapon. You actually have to re-equip the Traveler's Chosen after picking these up. You then stand off with Zavala trying to defend the tower. After boarding the Red Legion's ship, you kill some baddies and then you're met with the first mini-boss, Brand the Unbent Blade. He's actually no match for the undamaged Traveler's Chosen. After the fall, you will now have the Traveler's Chosen damaged version. You find a camp with dead guardians, and the game tries for the second time to get you to stop using this horrible weapon by forcing you to pick up an SMG. I have no ammo, so I decide to melee a few enemies in order to get some. Now, this ruins the playthrough almost instantly, because using melee is cheating. However, I tried again and discovered that you can simply run past them instead. In the next scene, you'll miraculously have ammo for the Traveler's Chosen, since it's a new scene. After taking yet another fall, we are greeted by Bird Lady.
Somebody left a perfectly good guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people! Probably gonna need one of these, too.
No, I don't think I will. Skipping ahead, we meet our next enemy, the Fallen. They are certainly the easiest and not much of a match for us. So we'll kill a really easy boss and get our light back.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes out, Guardian.
At this point, the entire playthrough seems really easy and doable, until I realize that I can't use my supercharged move either. Without it, I have to fight swarms of enemies that would otherwise be killed in seconds. Now, in the European Dead Zone, we begin doing tedious missions attempting to find all of the previous Guardian leaders. So that means a lot of enemies and a lot of grinding. This footage is sped up 1000%. Then we'll take an elevator ride with the world's worst enemies. That one literally just killed itself. Now we're at the end of the mission, and I have still yet to die even once.
Hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network.
And that was it.
Thanks for the help. You're not so bad.
That was the first time I died.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now we meet up with one of the worst enemies, the Hive. The fact that only one Thrall takes almost a full magazine is truly daunting. Against the Hive, I discover one of the biggest problems I'll be facing from now on. Ammo. I constantly run out, and if I do, I have to die to get more.
We made it, Sloan.
Perfect. Recall.
Also, the Hive are really hard. Really hard. So, I discovered I could reacquire the Traveler's Chosen at a higher power level. If not for this, the playthrough would almost certainly be impossible. I noticed an immediate improvement as well. In the next mission, I discovered a huge problem. It's a vehicle mission. I cannot use the vehicle to kill enemies, so I decide to go on foot. But I can't continue because there's an impenetrable wall in front of me. I tried shooting it, grenading it, and sniping it. In the end, I just decided to smash it with the f***ing tank. After that, I go on foot and hope for the best. I tried fighting, but in the end, I decided to just run through it. I came to another wall and tried grenading it. Luckily, my heavy weapon was surprisingly able to get past it. Also, at the end of the mission, the music awkwardly cuts out because of how slow I am on foot.
Got eyes on you, pal. Meet you at the end of the road.
Almost there. Hang on, I'm almost there. Wait, don't go, wait, hang on.
Warning.
Now on IO, I meet the Vex. Normally, they're not too bad, but with a broken pistol, it's a nightmare. Going up against the first Vex boss is extremely difficult, and I'm constantly running out of ammo.
Wake me up! Wake me up inside! Can't wake up! Wake me up inside! Save me! Call my name and save me from the dark! This is what you run!
But still, I managed to beat the floating nervous system. Hey, Cade. Bye, Cade. Cue more Vex, and more death. How the hell am I supposed to defeat that? Oh, that's how. Never mind. This is by far the dumbest boss I've ever fought. And I don't even have ammo.
Hey, that fallen dropped something.
Okay, so it wants me to use this rocket launcher to kill enemies, but I have to use my pistol instead.
I don't like where this is going.
Jesus Christ!
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hey, down.
Hey, Cade! After that, I have to do literally 2 hours of grinding. This is sped up 10,000%.
Fit skins that'll let you sell instantly, but you don't get nearly as much.
Moving on, I get to meet the Taken. Literally the hardest enemies to fight with a pistol, because the small ones duplicate themselves. Then, I fight my first Taken boss, which takes forever, but I beat him without even dying. The next boss, however, didn't just kill me, they also killed my will to live. I am constantly at low health fighting this guy. Great, no more ammo. Guess I'll die. This boss was so much harder than the others, mainly because it has a minion shielding it. Eventually, I do beat it, but only barely. More grinding.
And I never forget those who wrong me.
Finally, we reach the end of the campaign, and can fight the Red Legion. I've done great so far, so now I'm confident I can...
You might recognize this beauty from...
No! Please, no!
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
And so, you just ran.
Yeah.
This is by far the worst part of the game. There are so many high-leveled enemies because it expects me to be in a tank.
For that blast door. They're around here somewhere.
Just when I think it's over, there's more.
Of course the Red Legion have tanks too.
It is impossible for me to get past the tank, so I decide to go with the pacifist tank option. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Then I extend the bridge and die trying to cross
Why did
it.
you send our favorite guardian to find me? The high risk, high reward.
I use the tank once more to get through and die a few times trying that as well. Don't look back! Don't look back! Ah! I looked back!
We're almost out of the tunnels and coming up on the carrier.
Oh, thank God it's over. I don't know what I would do if there was more.
Carrier.
Oh God, there's more. Nope, nope, I'm out. I'm done. So I decided to come back and try to beat the game 7 days later.
They're shielding the carrier.
I discovered the interceptors will pretty much just one-shot you. So the best way to move on is to use the tank and shoot the targets, being very careful not to kill any enemies with it.
One generator down.
In the next part, I realized you have to destroy the Red Legion tank to move on. My plan was to push it off the edge of the map, but that didn't work. Unfortunately, the only way to move forward is to destroy it with my tank. I don't really consider it cheating though, because it's more of a machine than a person or being. If anyone has a better idea to get past this, I'll try again. Now we just have to ground the ship and we can fight Thumos. And it turns out Thumos is pretty easy.
Phew. Got the key codes and Thumos is dead. Check and check. Excellent work.
Moving towards the final battle, I have to clear out enemies, use the ship to destroy the vents, carry a basketball through a hoop, and go home in time for dinner.
We're done here. Let's go home.
This is it, the final battle. I finally made it.
Fitting your traveler would send you to face me once more. Look upon me. Dominus of the Red Legion. Annihilator of suns. Raiser of 1,000 worlds. Slayer of... No!
Oh wow, I did it. That was easy. Okay, I'm kidding. That was definitely the hardest boss fight. I died 12 times against him over the course of an hour. His electric form is so overpowered it can kill you in one shot. Also, you literally have to farm enemies to get ammo in order to lower his health to the point where more enemies will spawn for you to farm ammo from. If you run out of ammo during this method, you cannot defeat him. Even after I won, I barely had any bullets left. And that was truly it. Anyways, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching this video until the very end. It's taken literal months to make, and I've truly enjoyed it. And I've done what I've set out to do. Me, this broken pistol, and a little bit of light managed to save the Earth once again. Now this is over, I can go back to using normal guns. But I'm not sure why I would, when I've got the best gun in the game right here.